Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Fuller, Isaac Young, reporting on the Fat Sale here in Casino for the 19th of the 11th. 55 bulls today, just on 600 cows, 19 bullocks, just shy of 700 grown cattle here in Casino, with a tad over 800 young cattle. Just before we get started, don't forget the online clearance sale is in action at the moment. Time is ticking, cuts off 6:30 tonight. Zach, what else?
Store sale this Friday. There'll be a good run of cattle. Approximately, what are we thinking? Two and a half.
3,000,
2.5 to 3,000 cattle approximately for the sale on Friday. So very good lineup of cattle. If you've got some weaners to sell, give one of us a call.
Definitely APL yarding, roughly about 800.
Somewhere there.
Zach, all on the increase today.
Yeah, very
good day.
Very good, Nicholas. Very, very good. We'll start off with the bulls, ladies and gentlemen. Look, very good day here today. Look, best of the bulls out to $4.10. Or sort of either side there. Very good yarding of bulls. But yeah, a lot of your good heavy killable bulls, anywhere from 405 out to 410 for the leader of those bulls. Very, very solid once again, and yeah, a lot of bulls yarded. Look, onto the bullocks. Very big highlight here on the bullocks. The best of the bullocks, we had a good pen of Angus bullocks. They got out to 6 teeth. They got out to $4.70, and they were in excess of 670 kilos, and they returned 31.50. They did. So look, very, very good result there on the bullocks, and there was some good bullocks yarded. The operators in sort of great demand for those bullocks. So $4.70, best of those. Off those onto a feeder steer. Look, there was a few odd feeder steers, no big runs of steers, but I see the lead out. We had a couple of feeder steers there get out to $4.80 for some milk 2 steers. Off the steers, like a killable heifer. That was sort of a good body. We had a 4-tooth heifer there. She got out to $4.10. There might have been a couple of better sales throughout the sale there, but yeah, look, anywhere from $4.10 to $4.20 on the better bodies that were heifers. What are we up to now? Onto the cows. Look, the best of the cows here today got out to $4.20 for the lead of your cows. Look, a lot of strong competition on your cows, which was great to see. Look, all your better, lead of the cows $4.20, but all your better end of your cows $4.05 to $4.15 for a good body. And when I'm saying a good cow, it's got to be sort of 550, 600 kilo cow and fresh. Got to have plenty of cover on her. After coming off those good end of your cows, onto a secondary cow, probably just a cow that didn't present as well, but still plenty of frame. Look, they got out to anywhere from $3.70 to probably $3.90 there on those on your better end of your cows. Onto a better store cow with a bit of frame, $3.50 to probably $3.30 on those store cows. And even on sort of a lighter frame cow, still very solid. We had a good pen of cows, or a pen of store cows at the end. They got out to $3.38, which looked to be a very good sale for those. Look, there probably wasn't a heap of frame, but cows to go back to the paddock. So a good competition of store cow buyers here to keep that store cow job kicking along as well. And onto a few sort of boner cows, sort of sub $3. Let's say $2.50 to $2.80 there on those plainer type cows. That's about the cow job. Very good to see, and as I was saying, strong competition on the cows, which was very good. So, off the cow job, Nicholas, onto the young cattle, mate. How did we go?
Yeah, no, all fairly solid. Same again, all on the increase. This week, much better yarding of cattle. It has. Sounded like a broken record the last few weeks, but this week, much better yard of cattle, and price reflective of that. First pen of steers, good Euro sort of limo Simmental steers, weren't they? Could have been about 240 to 250 kilos, maybe just a shade heavier. Out to $4.62 they did. Exceptional sale, but very, very good steers, well-bred steers. Same thing, we got into a few, not quite straight Angus, but they were very Angusified steers, and they got out to $4.56, I think, or 60 as well. Same thing, anywhere between sort of 230 to 250 kilos for those steers they were. Once we got those steers, we had a good run of growery types of steers there today. They were sort of 340 kilos back to 300 kilos, I suppose, and anywhere in there. And the best of them steers out to $5. And back to about $4.60. So, look, exceptional sale for those steers. Once we got off them, we were sort of straight into the heifer run. We were And same thing, the fella that had the good limo simi steers, he had a very good pen of heifers. Now the lead of them heifers getting out to $4.38, I believe it was, which was a very good sale as well. Same thing, anywhere from 240 to say 260 odd kilos. Off them, had a very good lot of Angus, very good pen of light Angus cross heifers here today. Now they were good calves to go back to the paddock, probably only just touching 200 kilos, but they got out to $4.28, I believe it was, so somewhere in there, which was a good sale for them. Once we got off those heifers, we were then into a few sort of Brahmani cross heifers and whatnot, and a few sort of fresh heifers to go across the road here to the abattoirs, and they were anywhere from $3 through to $3.40. They were, so all very good. Beg your pardon, from $4 through to $4.40 they were.
Should just touch on those heifers at these other. There was a run of Brahman cross or crossbred heifers there as well. I forgot to mention they were sold in the export run, but they would have been sort of, what do you reckon, 330 to 350 kilos.
Definitely, yep.
There was sort of a couple of pens of all sort of Brahman cross heifers. There was a bit of a run of them. Look, the lead of those got out to $4.28. They did, which was seemed to be a very good result. But yeah, very well bred cattle in saying that as well.
It was. Off that, there was a few feeder cattle there today, like I said, a few of those Brahmani fired cattle and whatnot, just a bit too much content. But anywhere from sort of $3.50 through to $4 for those cattle today. It was. Had a few bulls and a few rougher cattle. Obviously they're sort of sub $3 or around the $3 mark, but they're going to sort of go back to the paddock and go forwards from there. Still selling up here now, so don't really know whether it's stayed plateaued out or it's gotten any dearer, but it's all very, very solid and looks good.
Beautiful. Thank you.